Hello everyone, how are you? I'm fine, thanks to God. Now today I show you in this video what is functions, how to declare function, how to call function, how to define a function. In practical way, let we take an example how to calculate the factorial of a given number using C++ programming. So first you should declare a function declaration, then second define it, the declare the function, define it, then the third one is calling of that function. So we try to see in practical way. Let's open our code blocks and try to write codes how it works. Let's open new project here, open console application, next C++ compiler, write the project name factorial function, factorial of function. Let it is enough. This compile finish. Yeah, already created our project here and open now. Just remove all this and start by writing include IO stream input output stream, this one using namespace std, using namespace std standard definition here. If your program or if your function comes before main function, let enter main enter main here, open brace. If your function created custom function starts or comes before this main function, before this or starts here, and for example factorials and one variable, let x. It is not necessary to declare the function. It is enough to define and call it in the main function. Define outside the main function and call here at this one factorials and pass some value here, for example num, and this one. This is calling of a function. So this is declaring here single line comment. This line of code is defining a function, called factorial. It is enough defining a function, and this line of code is called calling a function. Good. So at this line you open this brace and declare some variable int let, or it is not expected to declare because you can use this parameter x. If I think it is better to discuss the highlight of factorial means. Factorial means let the factorial of 4, let the factorial of 4 is equals to 4 times what, 3 times 1 2 times 1 is equals to 12 times 2 times 1, 2 as it is equals to 24. So the factorial of 4 is equals to, the factorial of 4 is equal to, for fact here is equals to 24. How it works is we use the formula for any number n. Factorial of n is equals to n times factorial of that value n minus 1. This is the general formula how to calculate the factorial of a given number. So we apply this using C++ programming language. Good. Just we pass through a code block and write this code if what the value of x greater than 1, the value of x is greater than 1, return what? X times x times factorial of what? X minus 1, x minus 1, and or else what? The value of x may be less than 1, return what? Return return 1 simply. So then the next one is here, accept the number that what numbers factorial do you want. So cout, or first you declare the variable and for example name, and here cout please enter the value of the name variable to calculate their factorials. Yeah, then enter. See in here what value? This name value, name, and then semicolon, and then we pass this name value to this function, created function here. This is the function and this is the called function. So in order to get the factorials of this number, it is better or it is necessary to declare some variable factories or the place or the memory location or the variable that holds the factorials of that number. Here factories is equals to what? The factorial of num. Factories meaning this variable is equals to this result, the factorials of num. So here cout the factorial of it is better to put a space of what? Num. Again it is necessary or good to put a space here. Num again is again this what? Factories this one, the first now value. Yeah, good. Then finally return 0. Why? Because our main function return type is what? Our main function return type is integer. So this is integer. So it is necessary to terminate our function by return 0. Let us run it and see what it looks like. First compile it. Then no error. It is compiled without error. Then run it. Please enter the value of the num variable to calculate the value of the num variable to calculate their factorials. Let us give 4 and press enter. Yeah, the factorial of 4 is 24 because as you see here the factorial of 4 is 24. Let's change the value of n or the number by to 5. Let factorial of 5 we find 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times times 1. 5 times 4 20 times 3 times 2 times 1 6. So 20 times 6 is equals to 120. Can we check it? Is it right? Let us check on our code. Run and feed the value of the number is 5. Let me be 5. Yeah, their factorial of 5 is 120. So our program or block of code calculates like this way or looks like this. So you can do a lot using or based on this example. You should first check the number is greater than 1 because it should be greater than 1. X times factorial of that calling function or declare function until it reaches or the condition becomes false. If x is equals to 1, down and x is decrement after decrement, letter decrement, x becomes 1 minus 1, x is greater than 1, false. Then if it is false, it automatically outs from this loop and returns 1. Then 1 times this value becomes the same because 1 times any number, that number ስለሚሰጠን ማለት ነው። So it is how to calculate the factorial of a given number. Please like, share, subscribe my video. Thank you for today. I will back by another video. Thank you.